Welcome to Vilnius in Lithuania. We're standing outside the Siemens Arena. As you can see behind us, it's a grand old arena when you look inside, and more about the arena and about the venue later. But of course, it is World Championship Division 1B action, and GB, one of 6 teams looking for promotion to 1A. GB start tomorrow, 11 AM UK time against Croatia. More about that later, but the team arrived yesterday, made their way to the rink to drop off the kit. The kit guys stayed for a while. In fact, I don't think they got back till 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. And the GB side settled into the hotel, had a team meal, and then this morning had breakfast, and were the first guys on the ice, the first team to skate. They had a very positive training session this morning, and all seemed very focused on the task in hand. More about the games coming up in the next few moments, but we're going to speak to a number of staff and players, starting with the GB head coach, Doug Christiansen. Doug, day one here, practice. How are you feeling? How's everyone looking?
Everything's energetic, ready to go. I think everybody's sick of practicing and ready to go play games. Great facility, the ice is pretty good, all things considered. It's a basketball venue, so we'll see how it holds up for the third game, but we don't have that situation until the middle of the week. I think the guys just want to get going, and so do I.
They seem a very focused bunch ever since we arrived yesterday. You know, they've got smiles on their faces, but they know what they've come to do.
Well, you know what, they're definitely enjoying themselves, and I think that's a good thing. We're in a great location. We're right across the river from Old Town, so hopefully the guys are able to walk in and see that today. But, you know, they're here to win a gold medal. They're here to win a lot of hockey games, and for them to accomplish their goals, they need to be focused, they need to be ready when the puck drops, and there's no reason they can't be.
Who are going to be your biggest challengers? Lithuania on home ice will be strong. Poland are very good at the moment. Would you pick those two out?
Well, you know what? One of the things that everybody looks at Croatia's world ranking, but what they don't realize is they naturalized a lot of guys in the past year. They're a fundamentally different team than they were even last year's World Championships. You look at their roster, they've got NHL experience, AHL, significant AHL experience. So adding those players makes them a much better hockey team. Their depth isn't probably where they want it to be, but their high-end talent is exceptional. And when you get them the first game, that's a tricky one, as they would say, slippery. But you know what? They've got high-end players. But for us, the Wednesday night game, obviously you look at Lithuania, home country, should be a pretty full building, loud. Those are always tough tests, fun tests. And if we're fortunate enough to get to that last game against Poland, you know, undefeated, it would be all for all the marbles. And they've obviously done very well this year.
What's kind of the key for your side to get a gold medal? If you've got to preach something to them that's going to get them there, is there something that you think in particular can send them there?
Well, I think a big thing for us is going to be generating offense. You know, in the last World Championships, you know, we scored 5 goals in 5 games. And so we need to find a way to score goals. We need to find a way to get to the net. We need to find a way to attack teams, put teams under pressure. I think defensively we're a bit more mobile than we were last year, which I think will help us in our transition to go the other way. And last but not least, at the end of the day, it's going to come down to Murph. If Murph plays as well as he can, and as well as he's done whenever he's put the GB jersey on, we're going to be a great team.
Well, Ben O'Connor, you've nearly been here 24 hours. How's everyone settling in the camp?
Yeah, great. I think a long day yesterday traveling, you know, get down to Luton and then get over here, but it's good. Everyone's settled into the hotel, great food, great meal last night. Hotel was fantastic, so good to get on the ice this morning and get going. We were the first team on, so ice is nice, and nice arena you can see here. It's good. Looking forward to tomorrow.
Practice looked really positive. I watched from the media gantry. Everyone was in good spirits, but very focused as well.
Yeah, you have to be. I mean, first game's key tomorrow. Basically, practice just running through the, you know, step-by-step systems. We did all the hard work the last 2 weeks, I think. So today was just get the legs going, get the flight legs off, and prepare for tomorrow.
You must be chomping at the bit personally. I know how disappointed you were to miss the Hungary World Championship. So it's been a while since you've pulled on that GB shirt in a World Championship. So you must be itching to get on the ice, I guess. Yeah,
well, obviously got to Japan and Latvia, and that was fantastic. And not to be able to go to Hungary was really disheartening. But I mean, I'm here now, and hopefully we can, you know, we've set our sights high, and hopefully go for gold.
You've come in as tournament favourites. You're the #1 seeds, but there's some tough teams, and you just go through them. And Poland are beating big sides at the moment. Lithuania on home ice with their NHLer. I talked to Doug Christiansen, who says Croatia is stacking up. It's not going to be an easy ride, probably harder than a lot of people think, would you say?
Oh, definitely. I mean, you come into a World Championships with this format, you know, anyone can win. You know, you've got to bring your A game. You can't look towards the Poland's or any other game except from you just got to take one day at a time, and you got to, you know, you got to get a victory one day at a time. You can't be looking ahead. Obviously, Croatia's going to be a big first game. You know, we haven't seen them play. You know, in a number of years, we haven't played against them in a number of years, so it's going to be very tough.
Mark Richardson, your first training session on Lithuanian ice, how did it go for you?
I thought it was a good skate. You know, obviously coming in yesterday was a really good idea. We got to have a good sleep, get up, have a nice breakfast, get on the ice today, and have the rest of the day to relax before the game tomorrow.
The facilities seem great. You've got a good rink, you've got a decent room, the hotel's great, the food's been great. Are those little things quite important to a successful trip?
Oh, definitely. I mean, obviously the food side of it, you need to be eating right, especially playing 5 games in 7 nights. And like you say, the hotel, the rooms are fine, so getting your sleep and yeah, all those things do contribute to playing well on the ice.
How do you prepare yourself for such a tournament? Because it's very unlike anything else you probably do in a season. You go from playing twice a week, maybe once, maybe 3 times, to suddenly 5. You know, how do you kind of mentally prepare for that?
I think you say it's very different, but at the same time, I mean, we're playing maybe, you know, less minutes than we do back home overall, you know, and it's a different game. It's faster, maybe more freewheeling, and you know, you get used to it. And after a couple of games, you just get into the groove.
Who do you think your biggest challenges are? You're obviously the #1 seed. People have tipped you for gold, but you know, it's not a given by a long shot, of course. But who do you think your biggest challenges are for promotion?
I mean, on paper, obviously, I think Poland. You know, they're a very strong team, and they've been unlucky not to be promoted maybe the last 2 years. You know, they've always been right there at the end of the tournament, and you know, I think they're going to be a very strong team. But I think all the teams, you know, they have young guys playing in good leagues, or maybe some older guys with dual nationalities, and it's going to be a tough tournament.
It's your 50th cap tomorrow. I'm not sure whether you're aware. Is that something that is something you treasure to get to that milestone?
Oh, definitely. It's a great achievement for myself. You know, whenever you can play for the national team, you know, you're proud to do so, and you never know when your last game for the national team might be, and you know, you just want to keep getting as many caps as you can.
So as you can see, everyone is very focused ahead of the big game. The first game, 1 p.m. tomorrow against Croatia. That's 11 o'clock UK time. There's plenty of ways as well that you can keep across the tournament. There'll be news and features on Ice Hockey UK TV. That's icehockeyuk.tv, icehockeyuk.tv. You'll also find links on the Ice Hockey UK website to our photos. We have a photographer out here from Ice Hockey Media, Colin Lawson. All the games, all the photos, they'll be available on the website. Go to icehockeyuk.co.uk or icehockeymedia.co.uk, and that will be the place to find his photos. Plenty of ways to keep in touch. And then the games themselves, there's radio broadcast. Join myself and the GB General Manager Andy Buxton on the BBC Sport website. The link will be appearing now on your screen. And on Premier Sports, Aaron Murphy and Ben Olsen will bring you every game on Premier Sports. Visit their website to find out ways to subscribe and get the pictures from Vilnius. As you can see, everyone is ready, and we are just, a day away from GB's first game against Croatia tomorrow. Everyone's focused, everyone's ready to go to look for promotion back to Division 1A.